We're just gonna jump right into it, ladies and gentlemen, because here are things you are gonna see. You will see 4chan. You will see 8chan. And if I dig even a little bit digger, I'll probably find Chris-chan. I also bet you guys want to know where I've been, and I promise I've been working on shit that will blow your mind. But that's for another day. And while you wait for those, you should hit the like and subscribe button just in case they find me. Now, I know I found these reports. Just hold on. Yeah. Oh, I had to pull off all the hacking tricks and all the books. I had to comb through the data. I had to pull GamerGate 1 myself. But then it came across my desk, and I was speechless. And I totally wasn't working on another project and ended up going to the FBI archive website, saw them post GamerGate Part 2 and 3 on April 2nd of 2025. That totally didn't happen. Okay, jokes aside, I need to be honest what's in these documents, and what I found is not a lot. But the release of these new documents of GamerGate 1.0 does make curious individuals like you and I ask a few questions. First question, why are they releasing reports from 2014 to 2015 now? Some documents from 2012. I bet that it's a fairly simple answer, because the only reason, as far as my research can conclude, is that there was more than likely a FOIA request, or a Freedom of Information Act request, because that seems to be the only reason why we got the first FBI report in 2017. There are a few documents that stick out, and I did read every single one of these documents, and they are highly redacted and full of handwritten FBI notes. By the way, to the G-men who wrote these reports, please take a penmanship class for my sanity. Sorry, since my last video, you might understand why reading has become a hassle. Now on to the documents that I would like to highlight. Now this document, that is highly redacted as well, does give me a little bit of pause. This may be the only FBI complaint that makes me speculate that they are referring to Anita Sarkeesian. Like, this is a complaint against her. And what's more interesting is that it was filed back in 2012. Let's go through the complaint real quick, and you can make what you will of it. So first off, this is the complaint form, and there's a complaint ID. I'm not reading that out. It basically gives, basic information here. So whenever you see gender and you see the letter U, it means unknown. The whole trans thing hadn't happened really yet. It was kind of its early stages. Live in city limits. Now, the closest that I could get to this is, depending on reporting, but a lot of this did come the California office of the FBI. Is the complaint you're filing related to the internet online service? Yes. Do you have pertinent documents in paper form? No. So then, information about the individual or business that victimized you. And everything redacted, gender, female. Now, here's the description of the incident. It says, describe in your own words how you've been victimized. Now, you actually see a lot of these where people either were victimized but weren't, but are reporting. It was a whole thing. I personally have not lost anything, but around 7,000 people have been scammed by this woman. She put up a redacted. She was supposed to redacted. However, she has yet to do so. The last time she updated anything was back in August, and I fear that she may have run off with the money. She received blank. 4 months is plenty enough time for me to do research. I blank, or nope, that's not I. Blank, but there has been nothing. It is very likely she scammed everyone that supported her. Please take justice upon her. Now, this could potentially be referring to Anita not following up on the promises she made to create certain projects. She says that she did, and one could say that she did, but with the amount of content that came from those donations and the quality of content that released, some might call misleading, in my humble opinion. But this does seem to align time-wise with her Kickstarter in 2012. Now, the next document is handwritten and also redacted. And this is written by an FBI agent, it seems. We pulled advertising from those blogs because us supporting blank. We are big into supporting diversity. CEO sat down with blank, took personal attention, took stand on support, October 2014. At Las Vegas convention, CEO announced 300K pledge. Not quite sure that what they were pledging to, but I'm guessing some sort of investment in diversity. I'm not sure if the agent actually sat down with the CEO or someone else is referring to a CEO, but it does seem that he does take note that there was funding pulled on certain blogs and that there was an announcement at a convention in Las Vegas. Now, the rest of these documents are a lot of real harassment and death threats. You'll see 4chan, 8chan, Twitter, and accusations of CP everywhere. Gamergate, Gamergate 1.0 was messy, and I know that after this, people way more qualified than myself will deep dive into these documents and be able to make connections that I don't see. And if you want to see the files for yourself, links are in the description down below. But what do I know? I'm just nobody.